All right, we're with UC San Diego, West Region champions again, third straight year. Head coach Eric Newman to his right, he's got Preston Mott and Kyle Lucke to his left. RJ Prince, Keenan Brigman, Alex Eliopulos, and Steven Schuknecht, I think. Coach, can you give us an opening statement about today's game and just about this Super Regional?
Well, I mean, what a day. What a day. Really good baseball game, the first game. That was a great baseball game, back and forth, both teams really competing well, a lot of big pitches, big swings made. Really just, great game, and a lot of contributions. Second one, we got some momentum going, and we were just able to continue to kind of, pull away. That was a dangerous team. Having given up 13 runs to them yesterday, to be honest, I don't know that I ever really felt that comfortable. But I can't say enough about our guys and just the fight. The fight today was incredible from them, and super proud.
So I'm going to start with a couple questions directly at you all. Try to gather my thoughts on what I'm going to ask your guys here, but let's just start off the top with pitching. I hadn't asked you this all year, whether you felt like this might be the deepest pitching step that you have, but certainly this weekend you relied on that depth, and just speak about that depth, please.
Yeah, when we came into today, in a shorter series, depth isn't maybe as important, and we knew it was a weapon for us, and we talked about it last night, and we talked about it this morning that, we were gonna use every arm we had available to us, and we did, except for the donkey on the right, and so I'm not really sure why he's up here with us, other than that he had a pretty good year for us. But you trophy holder, yeah, there you go. But I think just the way the guys competed on the mound today, just really digging in and making big pitches when we needed, and it was just what we talked about, that using our depth to our advantage today, and understanding that we can make moves quickly and bring in another quality arm if we feel like Azusa. It's a very talented offensive team, and they make adjustments pretty quickly. And so we said, hey, once we feel like they're starting to adjust to a guy or starting to get a better look at him, let's just move. Let's just move on to the next guy and keep going. And that's what we did.
Coach, you were supremely confident in the power of your club. Final tally was 9 to 10 home runs in their favor. Talk about the aspect of what you showed there today.
I really felt like this club had the ability to get off and get out of the park here too. We didn't do it to the same degree that they did yesterday, but I felt like if we just kept playing and kept going, that it would happen. And these guys did a really nice job of adjusting off of yesterday to today, and it showed up for us.
Coach, you need seniors in the big moments. All 6 of these guys with you are seniors. Obviously, you mentioned Kyle did not get into either game today, but what can you say about that group? RJ, his back half, shoot today, unbelievable. Talk about your seniors, please.
Yeah, who knew Steven had that in it? Despite all evidence to the contrary, something showed up today. So I will say this for Steven. The guy, that young man works harder than anybody on our team. For 4 years, I've watched him grind it out in the cage and work and try to make adjustments and not see success and keep going. And for him to have a day like today it's a testament to that. It's awesome. It is awesome when somebody can just stick with it and grind it out, and through lack of success. And I preach it, and sometimes I'm sure they probably look at me like, Coach, I don't know what he's saying, but I keep saying, if you just keep working, the game will come back to you. And today the game came to Steven Schuknecht, and it's a credit to him, because it would have been easy for him to give up after the struggles he's had, but he never did, and I'm thankful that he didn't. We all are.
Let's go right to you. This team lost a lot of offensive firepower in the offseason. A lot more was expected out of you this year. Maybe didn't quite have the year that you were hoping for, but made it for them in a big way. They shoot 3 home runs on the day out of the 4 all year. Obviously had a big one at this venue last year in the final. You've got your team going to carry. What can you say about what you did today?
Yeah.
Not to correct you, Joe, but he hit 4 home runs today.
Sorry, yes, of course. 3 in the second game, 1 in the first. So thank you.
I mean, yeah, like Coach said, this year didn't go the way I planned for me. Last year didn't go the way I planned it either. I mean, I had a few more home runs last year, but just kind of sticking with it. And I mean, guys had good at bats all day, even put me in those positions. Bum kept setting me up. RJ kept having great at bats. So I mean, it was just kind of going out there, not trying to do too much and just keep kind of passing it on. Yeah, it's to say I even expected or even thought about a day like today. I still can't put it into words.
Let's go down the line a little bit. Al and Keenan, you guys are both 3-year Tritons. You don't have anything but this trophy. How does that feel? 3 for 3, you're going back to carry. Al, you first.
I mean, obviously it feels awesome. If Coach Newman, when I was recruiting, told me that we'd go to the World Series 3 times, I'd tell him to keep dreaming. But obviously, I mean, with all the hard work and dedication these guys put in, and being able to spend it with Keenan here, Preston, and Lucke for 3 years, as well as Blaine and Kitzman, it's something real special. I'm just very excited. Can't wait to go back.
Right.
Yeah, obviously it's a great feeling to be able to go back to the World Series for a 3rd year in a row. And it's been with different types of teams every year. And so it's just kind of cool to see how each team each year can come together in their own special way and have success. So it's been a great journey.
RJ, let's go to you. You lost maybe a little bit in Shuk's 4 home runs today. What was your effort? But what a day for you. 2-run game-winning home run in the first one to keep your season alive. 2-run single, 2-run home run in the decider. What a back half of the season for you. Just talk about your day first of all, please.
Yeah, so today we went in, our hitting was a little off yesterday, so we just decided we're just not going to be as picky. We're going to get out, throw a lot of pitches up in the zone, and we really executed on that, and it just paid off. Like, everyone, we just kept at-bats rolling, and that's what really got us going today.
RJ, didn't get a lot of playing time last year. How does it feel to be such a contributor on the ball club now? It's back-to-back Western champion, going back to carry.
Yeah, I'm really excited. It's like a really special feeling to me, and I can't put it into words, really. I mean, I couldn't imagine like stepping into a role like this. So.
Where did you find the power stroke, RJ? 7 home runs now in your last 21 games, none last year, none before these last 21. Wow.
Just put in the work. I worked with Johnson a lot in the fall, kind of tweaked a lot of things I was working on last year, and it just really paid off. Just put in the work.
Coach, back to you for a moment. I mean, you talked in real general terms in your opening remarks, but after what happened yesterday, 2nd pitch home run by Cole Plez, how did you pull this off?
I think just a belief. I think the guys just believed that we were good enough to do it, that we deserved to be here, that what had happened to us, you know, what happened the day before was just a product of a good team. I mean, they're good. They can swing the bat. They've hit 100 and some home runs. I mean, Tobalene and Klez, those two guys back to back. That's a tough matchup, and those guys really, and then even all the way down their lineup. You know, yesterday there was no break, and they were taking advantage of every mistake that Brandon made. But that being said, you know, these guys here, you know, Preston. The thing I knew wouldn't happen is I knew Preston wouldn't get rattled by it. I knew he wouldn't. I knew it wouldn't shake him up. I knew he would come back, and he did. And he retired the next 3 guys, and he continued to pitch and get outs and get himself out of any trouble that he was in and keep the score right there. And then, you know, I think it's just a belief of our guys that, you know, we were good enough to pull this off, that it wasn't going to be easy, but we could do it. And we just had to keep going and just keep winning the next pitch.
Might be a good segue. You gave up that home run on the 2nd pitch of this afternoon. What was going through your mind there? Coach gave you the ball. You're a 4th-year senior. You knew it was at stake. You obviously did not want that to be your last outing. Talk about what was going through your mind on that home run and just the day in general, please, as a senior with your back against the wall, getting 4 and 3rd innings today.
I mean, that pitch was left up, and he hit it out, and that's what he does. He hits good pitches, or he hits bad pitches over the fence, and that's life. But solo home runs don't hurt us. And it was more just a feeling of, all right, keep it there. They don't score another run the entire game, or however long I'm in. And it was just that belief in just making quality pitches back to back and being able to force swings and force weaker contact and be able to grind it out through however long coach needed me to throw.
Kyle, you did not throw today, but senior closer, trophy holder this afternoon. Three trophies for you now, 9 saves, and you get, I know there's a record out there, Kyle, that you have your eye on with the school appearance record. You have a chance still to get to that. Talk about how you feel right now about your season extending.
I mean, obviously, we're all ecstatic because we get to keep playing baseball. And that's what all 5 of us, or all 8 of us seniors, want to do, is we're just playing for the next game. And honestly, the season for me, it's not about appearances or saves or whatever it is. It's just about helping the team win and getting to spend more time with our guys. And I feel like today we really showed that just that team chemistry and just how we have each other's backs no matter what. We get punched in the mouth a little bit at game 1 and then a little bit in the beginning of game 2, and it doesn't faze us. We're just, backs are against the wall, we're just fighting.
Preston, again, it was 4-1 in that first game when you left the mound. A whole lot of offense after that, a lot of them by your senior teammates. Talk a little bit, please, about RJ and Schuknecht in particular and what these guys did out there offensively today.
They're all great. They're all great hitters, and it may not have shown yesterday or in some certain games, but they put in so much work outside of the games and outside of practice even, and you see that, and you're able to trust them. You know that they're going to put out the best effort that they can, and you know that best effort is pretty good. And it's honestly the job of the pitcher is just to keep the game close, because these guys will do what they did today and make big hits and big home runs, and it's just to keep it there, and so that they have the opportunity to have those big hits that put us in the lead.
Coach, he's not up here, but big day again. Blake Baumgartner didn't get a lot of big awards, a lot of heavy hitters in front of him in the league. How big was that 2-run double after they closed to 6-3?
Yeah. I mean, it was huge.
In this ballpark.
It was a huge moment because they had gotten it back to 6-3. There's 2 outs, 2 strikes, on him, and that was a huge hit. It was a huge play for us, and Blake has been a guy that's been delivering for us. He's been one of those guys that's been pretty consistent all year long, and there's a lot of guys in our lineup that I would have trusted in that moment, but Blake's definitely one of those guys that I think all of us knew. I think everybody knew he was going to get a good swing off, and he did. So that was a big moment in the game for sure.
I'll quickly back to you. First game, it feels like it was a long time ago, but what a defensive performance by you. Talk about that last play to end it. What was kind of going through your mind as that ball was coming at you, and just the throw of a play earlier, just a great display by you at third.
Going back to that first game, I mean, I just didn't want the year to end, and Coach Ram had me no double, so I was playing towards the line, and so it was kind of a jam shot, kind of an awkward spot when the ball was about to land, but I just gave it my all, and I mean, I'm going to catch that thing, so, and I did, so.
Coach, I think finally, RJ mentioned JJ, and I think maybe you want to say a few words about it. Brand new staff for you, Coach, and you're going back to play for national title.
Yeah, I mean, we talk about our family, our Triton family, and especially this baseball family, and obviously this new staff coming in has done a fantastic job of coaching these guys up and preparing them every single day, working with them every single day, give them a lot of credit to the players and assistant coaches and to all of them. I mean, the ones that I already have, text messages from Coach James and Coach Calhoun already. You know, they're super pumped, you know, for this group. And Coach Owl has already texted me, and you know, it's just one of those things where this is a group that you know, we love each other. You know, even when we hate each other, we love each other. And I think that's just a testament to the work that they put in and the faith and trust they put in us as coaches. I can't be more thankful and grateful for the guys that we have and how hard they let me coach them. Because not everybody allows themselves to be coached as hard as I coach and as hard as we coach, but you know, the reward is pretty cool.
Real quick, for RJ and Kyle, you guys go through a 50-game regular season and then, you know, CCAA tournament, your sub-regional last week, I think you guys, and then with today, I think you guys have played 4 or 5 elimination games. How much different are elimination games from your 50 regular season games, and I guess how does that shape who you guys are as a team, kind of coming back the way you guys came back last week and then doing it again this week?
Yeah, there's always a lot of pressure in those games, but we seem to come together and settle in, and we just treat it as, you know what, it's this game. Who cares about the last ones? We're focusing on now, and that's about it.
Yeah, I like to think of it as it's when you're in the elimination games, it's just an opportunity to keep playing baseball. You know, so I don't really feel any pressure because if you leave it all out on the field and you lose, then hey, it wasn't meant to be. But you just play your heart out, leave it all on the field, and then good things tend to happen.
Coach, or any of the players can answer this, but you know, is there like Doa said, he won here 3 years in a row. Is there anything about this ballpark that makes it that way, or?
No, it's not. It's not that. I mean, I'm sure that APU probably feels that way to some degree, but it's not that. I mean, they put on a great tournament. They do a great job of hosting us. I think it's just good baseball players, right? It's just a good team. It's a lot of guys that work really hard and put a lot of work and effort into these moments, and so. It doesn't really matter where it is. It just happens to be. It just happened to be here the last 3 years. But yeah.
Great. Thank you guys. Congratulations.
Thanks.